What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lakeem on the Bop Originator. Shout out to Urban Grind TV. Salute. I'm rocking with y'all.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's the boy Illinois. You can call me Illy on Urban Grind TV Booth Radio. Yeah.
This your girl, Miss Breezy, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
Yo, it's your boy D Moolah. Right now, you rocking with Urban Grind TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl K Valentine, and right now you're tuned in to Urban Grind TV Booth Radio.
It's Twan Gabs. You are now watching Urban Grind TV.
What's going on with you? This Jay Shield, CEO. You're now watching Urban Grind TV. Grind like you want.
Yo, this your boy producer Johnny Yayo of Black Wealth Music Group. Just been sending a special shout out to Urban Grind TV. Definitely check them out. They the voice of the street.
Hey, it's your girl DJ Gemini Jones, and I want you to check out Urban Grind Lifestyle Magazine.
What up? It's your big homie Fiend for the money. Bump. You're now tuned into Urban Grind TV. You dig?
What's up? It's your girl Miranda Bright, and we are on Urban Grind TV. Right next to me, I have Jace Sprado. Before I say anything, I just need to know how you get that name, because it's like really difficult to say that. So talk about that.
All right, so I got my name from Rihanna from her song Desperado, and my dad gave me my name. He just put J in front of the Sprado part, and I ended up being Jay Sprado.
That's what's up. So he's a Rihanna fan. So am I. I dig that. Okay, so let's talk about you. What you got going on out here in this industry? What do you bring to the Chicago underground world?
Love, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of love out here, so that's my energy. That's how I roll. You know, just bring a lot of love to everybody, spread love, and just turn up, you know what I'm saying? That's me.
So your music is about turn up and love. That's the message you're getting out there.
I mean, it's mainly love, but like I like to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So I do my music on more up-tempo beats, but my music got a purpose, you know what I'm saying? It's not just you know what I'm saying? I don't just say anything on these beats.
Okay, so you sing?
I mean, I could hold a note, but I ain't no singer. Yeah.
Okay, so you on your LL Cool J, I need love. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. You know, I'm trying, you know.
I mean, you know, like Young Thug, he could kind of like hold a few tunes, but he not like Genuine or anything like that.
Okay, so you got the new wave type flow going on with you. Okay, so let me ask, what is your project that you have out right now, or are you currently working on one?
My project that's out right now is the New Me EP. It's on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. It's on YouTube, everything.
Do you have any visuals for that?
Yes, I do. I got a visual for I Could Never Be You that I just dropped a week ago. I'm working on my visual for Wrist Work, which is my the single that I got out right now. That's the main single I'm pushing. I got a video out for New Year, New Me, and a couple more videos that's not on the EP though. But
okay, that's what's up. So with your EP, you named a couple of videos. Normally, like an EP is like 7 tracks or less. So you got a video for each song almost.
Nah, on the EP I only have I think 3 videos out right now. But I'm working on having a video for every single track on there. So.
That's what's up. So how long have you been in this industry?
I just started rapping like a year and a half ago.
So we got a newbie. So let me see, are you lyrical? Like, do you go in like deep with your music, or?
I mean, yeah, I say a lot of stuff. I mean, I take time when I write, you know. It's just when I think lyrical, I'm thinking like boom bap beats, like some Nas and Jay-Z type stuff. But I do this lyrical content on some more up-tempo beat now, the new wave type beats, you know what I'm saying? So that's my movement. That's how I do it.
Okay, so with you being new in this world right now, let me ask you, what's your struggles? What's your highlights? What's your low moments?
Low moments and what?
Just the whole dealing with this whole everything about the music world? Because, you know, it's new to you. So what you not liking?
I'm having fun with it. I ain't gonna lie. It's been lit since I touched the scene. I've been getting nothing but love. So I ain't got no complaints.
That's what's up. So your highlights on it? What's your favorite moment?
Performing, you know what I'm saying, and creating. When I perform, I just have fun up there, you know. I kind of lose myself on stage and just get into my music and like to see the crowd rock, you feel me? So,
you have any shows coming up?
Tomorrow, yeah. Which everybody in here should low-key come to my show, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's tomorrow at Baseline at 8 p.m. It's 6 artists on the show. We all got 15 minutes. So it's more like a concert, you know what I'm saying? So 8 p.m. Baseline for the showcase. Shout out to Liv Young.
Shout out. Okay, so now for your fans, everybody that's growing, like where can they follow you at and everything like that? Just put it all out there.
All right, so you can follow me on Instagram. That's what I be on mostly at j.sprado. That's j.sprado. On Twitter, it's Sprado Music. So Sprado Music. And on Facebook, it's just j.sprado. So yeah, that's everything.
There you have it here. Again, it's your girl Miranda Wright, Sprado, and we out.
What's up, everybody? It's Sprado. You watching Urban Grind TV.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Rusty Blade here at Smokey Studios. And to the right of me, I got one of Chicago's very own artists, Big Fella in the building. What's going on, fam?
Yeah, how you feeling, bro? I'm pretty good.
Man, now, what people don't know is that you've been here a few times behind the scenes and at the very first booth radio you was there with Kid Row, right?
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Kid Row, man.
Now, let's talk about Big Fella. What do you have going on in the music scene as far as right now?
Man, I got so much going on. I got a project I'm about to drop called My Time, My Story. You feel me? Just giving an insight on my life, what I got going on. You know?
Now, see, also, you got a song with Bodie, who also was on the show. Like, you got a lot going on with artists that's been here.
Oh, yes, I've been in the music game for a minute. You feel me? But I just had to take a step back to get my bag right.
Now, I'm finna ask an obvious dumb question. Why did you choose the name Big Fella?
Oh, shit, I'm normally the biggest fella in the room, you feel me? So, like, when I step in the room, I bring presents. So that's what it is. I am the big fella. You feel me?
Okay, so you also done music with Bodie as well, another Urban Grind TV alumnus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kid Bodie, easy work for the zoo.
Now, can you tell me what type of music that you bring?
I can say I'm kind of like, my genre would be like, I consider it I'm a lane changer. I can do it all. You feel me? I can be the lyrical. I can sing. You feel me? Like by the end of this year, I'm trying to be like the hottest, you feel me, sex icon out here. But I got bars too. You feel me?
Now, see, you heard him say sex icon. Now, the music game is full of the bigger fellas being sexy with it. Ross came and took his shirt off, and everybody was like, man, take your shirt off. But after 2-3 years of it, nobody paid attention no more. You know, you just got to be confident in what you do with it. Now, who does some of your production?
Yeah, we got my little brother Nico the Great, Prodigy Beats. I got a lot of people that I'm touring with. Ferris Bueller, DJ Moneybags, Mean Team. Shout out to Mean Team. You know.
Man, that's a lot of heavy hitters, man. So, what visuals do you have?
Man, I'm stocked with like 7 visuals right now that I haven't dropped. Shout out to my cameraman, Jason Pinckney, Lance Tony Productions, the camera going. I got a visual out right now, 21 Jump Street. I got Slide, I got Pressure. Man, I'm just stocked. I'm stocked up.
Now, I see you got your own fashion as well. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Well, the brand is Secure Lifestyle, you know. So I'm just branding that because I do security as well. But Big Fella just doing what I do. For all the big guys out here, for the ladies, be free to be you. For the guys, Big Fella, you know. Big Fella Apparel, Big Fella Fitness Apparel, Secure Lifestyle.
Now, how did you get into doing security?
Really, football, man. Like, protection is what I know on the O-line. And so I've been doing security since I was like 17. Like, I was in this club called Radio Star one day, and somebody just gave me a dub, like, you doing co-check? And I'm like, yeah. This one day, dude just gave me a dub, and I just kept coming to the club every night after that. You doing co-check? Yeah. So every night I'm checking like 300, 400 off co-check. So one day dude was like, bro, how old is you? I'm like, I'll be 18 in about a month. He like, you trying to work? Like, I'm down for it, bro. So it started off that way, and just knowing what I know from football, you know, protection, being a man of honor, patience, you know. And it's just been going from there, just building my craft and going from there.
And see, also what people don't realize, you teach a concealed carry class as well.
Oh yeah, well I'm a conceal and carry aide. I'm under Terrence Vaughn and Creative Scott. So we got Vaughn Concealed Carry Services, Creative Scott's Concealed Carry Services. But it all falls under Secure Lifestyle. We all one big family, brother security. We all one big family.
So not only do you do music, you do security, and you can legally carry pistols. Like, this is a man not to play with. And that's facts. Like, if you need security, we're going to holler at big fella because, man, I need security sometime.
Oh, yeah.
You think 6ix9ine can call you?
6ix9ine can most def call me, bro.
All right. What's the name of the project you got coming out?
Man, the project is called My Time, My Story. You know, that's just what I feel like. It's my time, and it's my time to tell my story. You know, I'm a no-sleep representative. That's the squad, you know, and that is what it is.
Now, how many tracks do you have on it?
Right now, I got about 13. I'm trying to bring it down to about 9 because I'm really sitting on like 3 projects that I'm ready to drop. So I got My Time, My Story, I got Boss Talk, and then I got Quickie. So I'm slow for the ladies, you know, pop this in, have a little quickie with your chick. You feel me?
See, he ain't say I'm going to make love. He said have a quickie. And in real life, that happens. We ain't trying to go 7-8 hours. We just trying to get a nooner, 30-something minutes, keep it moving.
You really ain't got time for it, you feel me? You always got time to make love to your lady. But when you really on the move, you just got to do what you do.
That's how you check a bag. That's just how you check a bag. Now, who does the production on the album? And when is it coming out?
It's really ready to drop at any time. It's just really getting that paperwork in order, getting all my copyrights in order, mixing and mastering. It's like every time I play it, it's like I feel I can do something different, do something new. But really, I just need to put it out there so I can drop it at any moment.
That's what's up. A word of advice, if you got the content, go on and drop it. Don't sit and wait on it because you can always bring more. You got to get your name to the point where it's buzzing. And the good thing is when you have a baseline of music already, you can always layer on top. So it'll always get better. When you become a perfectionist, you'll miss the time steady like, I'm going to wait. So that's just a word of advice that I just dropped my album, so I understand the process you're going with. Now, shout out Outbreak. You a fan of it? Yeah, I just hit him with the album a couple days ago, and that's love right there. So where can the people find you on social media?
Man, you can find me if you're on Facebook, you can type in Jody Breeze. If you're on Instagram, you can follow my personal page at No Sleep Breeze. If you're trying to get in contact with me about security, you can hit me up at Big Fella For Real. So for the personal, to get straight to me, that's No Sleep Breeze, and for the security, Big Fella For Real.
Rusty Blade, the homie Big Fella, Urban Grind TV, we out.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's the Big Fella Jody Breeze, and you now tuned in with Urban Grind TV.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Rusty Blade here at Smoky Studios, and to the right of me, I got Ken Mai. What's going on, Ken?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm lucky enough to be very soon serving as the host of a brand new show that's going to be seen on YouTube and other outlets, and it's a brand new show that's focused on the rockabilly and the vintage lifestyle, and the show is being created right here in Chicago, for Chicago, by Chicago.
Now, how did you come up with an idea? Because, like, that's not a big market, I would say.
I have joked for years that if you could take all of the hardcore rockabilly music fans in the United States, you could put them in the Allstate Arena and still have seats left over. But it's a niche market, but it's a variety of music that has been a deep love of mine since I was in high school. When I first heard the earliest records that Elvis Presley made when he was a teenager, I went, those are the coolest records. Those records spoke to my heart. So I just became... I moved to Chicago because of rockabilly music, because there was a small but vibrant rockabilly scene that's been going on in this town for 30 years, going on 40 years at this point, and being friends with a new young kid by the name of Eddie Perdita, who said, you know what we need to do? We need to have a show on YouTube that's that's a talk show where we can talk about swing dancing and rockabilly music and vintage tattooing and old cars and old houses and all that stuff. Eddie was the one that came to me and said, Ken, I want you to be the host of the show. I couldn't be happier.
Now, when you say vintage, what era of music are we talking about?
We're looking at music that came around, well, for those who know or for those who don't know, rock and roll music really started before the Second World War, long before Elvis. There were a ton of people, artists like the Treniers and a young Chuck Berry and Little Richard, and all those guys, they were all playing rock and roll music before it was called rock and roll. Elvis comes along in 1954-55, crystallizes it and brings it to young kids across the United States. But the music that we're dealing with is people who are, it's music that's based on the kind of music that was made all the way back to 30s jazz, 40s swing music, and then the rockabilly music that started in the 50s, even up to surf music of the early 1960s. Those are the years that we're dealing with. And we're trying not to be like real hardcore about it because you can't, not everybody has to be absolutely historically accurate, but if it's music that they love, that speaks to them, that speaks to their hearts, we're more than happy to talk to them and have them as part of the show.
It got me interested. I want to see the Chicago Vintage Show. Now, you have a host mentality. You know what I'm saying? A speaking voice. Like, have you ever done this before?
Oh, going far, far, far too back. Going all the way back to when I first started in commercial radio when I was in high school in the 1970s. Yeah, there are a few lines here that the camera doesn't always show, but I spent time doing commercial radio. But the biggest feather in my cap was, that I was the host of an event that was called the Big C Jamboree. That was a rockabilly jam session that took place at a club on the north side of Chicago. That event was monthly, and it went on for 25 years, and I was the MC of that entire thing. I also used to host a cable access show called The Other Side with Ken Mottet. That was on for 16 years. So, yeah, I'm a little show business nerd from way back.
You got it down pat. Now, how can people follow you on social media to get in tune with the show and other things you got going on?
Absolutely. The show is called the Chicago Vintage Show, so you can look for Chicago Vintage Show. There's a YouTube channel. It's on Instagram, and you can also find us on Facebook. Those are the best places to go. And the tapings will happen once a month. The tapings will happen once a month at a club in Berwyn called The Outa Space. So look for us on Facebook, and that'll let you know where everything's going on. Chicago Vintage Show.
Thank you, Ken Mottet. Rusty Blade, Chicago Vintage Show. Check it out. I think it's going to be interesting, giving you a look at music and history. It's always good to learn your history. Urban Grind TV, we out.
Hi, my name is Ken Mottet. I'm the host of the Chicago Vintage Show, which can be seen on YouTube and other social media. Right now, you're watching Urban Grind TV. Hi there, I'm Ken Mottet. Now you might remember me from such country and western bands as the Gin Palace Jesters, or you might recall that for only 25 years I was the host of the Big C Jamboree in Chicago, Illinois, the longest running rockabilly jam session in the history of the world. Thank you very much. I've spent the last 30 years or more of my life involved in the rockabilly scene in Chicago, to the point where some folks jokingly refer to me as the mayor of rockabilly. Well, now the mayor of rockabilly has a brand new home. It is a program called Chicago Vintage. You can see brand new episodes every month right there on YouTube. And we're going to be covering a lot of stuff. It's going to be like the Tonight Show, but with well, we're not going to have Steve Martin and Rick Taylor as guests. Instead, we're going to have people who are involved in whether it's rockabilly music, swing dance music, country and western, hot rods, tattooing, jive dancing, swing dancing, whatever it is. Whatever is part of your life, if you're part of that vintage lifestyle that's been going on, well, ever since the 40s and 50s originally happened, all of your favorite Americana-style rockabilly swing bands, you're going to see them live on stage. Plus, you have the opportunity, if you want, to come along to one of our live tapings that will be held once a month at a club in Berwyn, Illinois called The Outa Space. A great club and perilously close to my house. So come down for a taping or just be standing by right there on your YouTube, on your computer, on your smartphone, wherever you need it to be, we'll be there for you.
I mean, you know the rules of the game. I mean, your bitch just chose me. Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player. What's up, baby girl? Himalaya, Himalaya, Himalaya. I'm the greatest, I don't save them, I don't claim them. I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player. What's happening? I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player. Himalaya, Himalaya, Himalaya. I'm the greatest, I don't save them, I don't claim them. I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player, I'm a player. Pull up in the foreign and you know she going. Spit a couple lines and you know I'm scoring. Chicago Bull with the Pelly and I rock the Jordans. Diamond shine, goddamn, almost blinded shorty. I got the glow, not a story written by Barry Gordy.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy John Blue, the R&B Bully, and make sure y'all check out my new project titled Sacrifice Before Success, featured in Volume 3, Urban Grind Lifestyle magazine. Let's get it.
I go bananas in that monkey. I go bananas in that monkey. You got that ass on ya, look like a donkey. Look like a donkey. You got that ass on ya, look like a donkey. Look like a donkey. I go bananas in that monkey. 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 Hickory dickory dock. Yeah. Look at that ass you got.
It's your girl Radio Raheem, and you're tuned into this episode of Urban Grind TV. Standing next to me, I have the pleasure of speaking with Karen. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Karen Mahecha. I am a single mom, and I'm in the financial services industry. And just wanted to kind of introduce myself, my business, and hopefully help some of the viewers.
Okay, so we're switching it up a little bit today on Urban Grind TV. Tell us a little bit about your services.
So, like I mentioned, I'm in the financial services industry. That's just a fraction of what we do, but it's not really who we are. My company, I work for PHP, which is People Helping People, and we are in the business of educating middle-class America. Educating them on the importance of financial literacy, making sure they understand, and we teach them how not to lose money, how to stay out of debt, how to outpace inflation, and how to avoid taxation. And we provide all those services free of charge, and we're just really targeting middle-class America, the underserved and undereducated, and we're just a huge company right now. We started in 2009, and since 2009 we've opened up 49 offices throughout the whole United States, including one in Puerto Rico. We have over 5,000 agents, and we're just looking to continue to expand and grow.
So after the show, I can slip to the side and you can give me your number because I need a little help.
Absolutely.
Now, are there certain parts of the city that you target with the help?
We target all of actually North America. So we're in all, like I said, we have offices in 49 states. So if you're watching this, whatever state you're in, feel free to give me a call, reach out to me, and I can get you to one of our local agents, or I can help you as well. We're licensed, again, like I said, in 49 states. You can reach me at 954-289-7379.
Okay, now, is money and finance something you've always wanted to do?
Actually, no, I was never even interested in the industry. I used to be a massage therapist, and a lot of my clients were NFL players, and I learned through them how little they know about money. And so I kind of wanted to learn and teach them at the same time, and I got involved in the industry really to kind of help them, but then I realized that I was the one that needed a lot of the help, and going through a lot of personal things, being homeless for a while, going through domestic abuse, and then moving. I actually just relocated from the state of Florida, so just trying to reach out to not only women but minorities, and just really help the community, and just educate them on the importance of making sure that they properly plan for their future and leave a legacy for their families.
So you said you used to be a massage therapist. That's kind of cool. So how long have you been doing this?
On and off. I was introduced into the industry back in 2009, but like I said, I just relocated from Florida, so I've really started to get my feet wet full-time into the business. I just opened up an office in Elgin, which is in northwest suburbs, and then I do have an office here in Beverly as well.
So if someone maybe wanted to work for you, do they have to be licensed to do it?
Yeah, so you do have to have a license through the state, and that's yours to keep. And so we are big on entrepreneurship as well. We like to teach people how to be your own boss. And so if anybody out there is looking to make a part-time income or looking to make a career change, or if you know anybody out there, again, please send them to me. We are looking for agents. We're a fast-growing company, probably one of the top-growing companies in the industry right now. Our company has not gone public yet, so that's another thing, too, that we're looking to help people understand the importance of finances and being able to be own a piece of a company, just like Mark Zuckerberg did with Facebook. You didn't learn about those things until after they happened, but we're giving the opportunity to people have part of ownership of the company once it goes public. So it's going to be evaluated to be probably over $4 billion, and just a fraction of that, you can make yourself a millionaire. So again, the purpose of our company is to educate the masses, the community, and really teach entrepreneurship and give people the opportunity to make a change in their lives and make a difference.
Okay. So do you guys help out with like credit repair also?
So we have the funny thing about our industry is that they come from everybody that is with us. They come from all different backgrounds. So we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have CPAs. So we can connect you with those types of people. But what we do really is more if you're in debt with student loans and credit card debt, we do help you reduce that debt in two ways, either reducing the amount that you're paying on a monthly basis, reducing the interest, or kind of a combination of both.
Okay. So I know you gave your phone number out earlier, but if people wanted to get in contact, or is there an 800 number, email, or social media that they can follow the company, learn more about it?
Right. So the company website is www.php.com, and you can find a local agency when you go on that website. Just put in your zip code and they'll connect you with the proper agent. Like I said, you can always call me at 954-289-7379. My email, if you need to reach me, is K and my last name, Mahecha, the number 77 at gmail.com. You can find me on social media. I am on Instagram at misunderstood_5. It's MIZUNDASTOOD_05. I am on Facebook as well as Karen Mahecha, and I'm also on Snapchat at MHAECHA214.
Awesome. So this is your girl Radio Rahima, chilling with Karen, switching it up a little bit on Urban Grind TV. Kirk out.
Hi, this is Karen, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
What's up? It's your girl Miranda Wright. We at Urban Grind TV, and I have the pleasure to be standing next to Jay Haze. What's going on?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
I'm talking a little sexy to me. You gotta speak up. What's the deal? But what's going on? Tell me what's been going on with you out here in this music world. I need to know more.
At the moment, man, I just been building. I really been building a lot of equity, man. I'm working on my third project right now, called Reset. I ain't really dropped no music since the top of 2018, and this year I dropped a mixtape called The Mid, and then before that it was my first project, No Idea, in 2016. But since then I just been really building more music up, visuals, networking, getting out here.
That's what's up. So those that don't know who you are, what exactly do you bring to the music industry? Do you sing, you rap?
I kind of do a little bit of both. Like I'm not no Trey Songz type of person, but I got some of the years. It's some melodic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this: with your music, because you do a little bit singing, rapping, what kind of message are you putting out here to the world?
I'm really trying to just motivate people, and really just show people that no matter what you're going through, you can always keep going, because as long as you live, as long as you got life in your body, man, you can jump out here, get out here for your kids, and whatever it is that you grinding for. But other than that, I just like making music that people can relate to. It's not even really more so a message, it's just more music that people could feel.
That's good. Even if they are relating to it, I can say it is a message. You know what I mean? And that's a great thing, because me as an artist, I'm even learning. You know, it's great to touch people. Now, with this last project that you have, is there any visuals that you have out with it?
The last project I just put out was the Motivation, Inspiration, Dedication mixtape. I did maybe an 8-week run of videos. They all on YouTube. So if you can look me up, J Haze, JAEHAZE on YouTube. It's a bunch of them on there. Yeah.
Okay, now when you say 8-week run, so there's videos and visual for each song. Like you did some Beyonce type stuff. Like what happened?
Well, so really it was a real mixtape. So I had mostly industry beats, some from this time, some from early 2000. But it was every week I put out a video probably, and I think it was 13 records on there. So yeah, it probably was most of it.
Now, the project you're currently working on, how you plan on doing that? Are you dropping visuals after the project or before to give the crowd a little tease?
I got something in the works, like a little tease, but for the most part, most of those visuals will probably come out after the project drop, or maybe I got one My Bag that may come out featuring Joelle Q that may come out before the project get released, because the song been out for a while. But other than that, the rest of them probably come after the project come out.
So with the new project, who you working with? You got any features there? Producers.
I got Weasel Sims, Joelle Q, my homie Portia Dallas. I don't really have a lot of features on this one. I got my homie Clark Airlines. Producers, I got the Hydrox, HNIC. Who else? The Shipmates. It's a few people.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, with your performance, I don't know. Are you a great performer? You got some shows coming up?
If I say so myself, yeah, I am a great performer. But yeah, I got a show coming up in Atlanta on the 16th. Yeah. And then I think we got another one coming up that we setting up. Me and Weez, we set one up probably around the 20th or something like that. Yeah.
Gonna be here in Chicago?
It's gonna be in Chicago, yeah. We figuring it out right now. But
that's what's up. So tell everybody, all your fans that want to reach you, want to follow you, want to make sure that next project they grab it. Where can they get you?
You can find me on Facebook at J Haze. That's JAEHAZE. Twitter, The Real J Haze, JAEHAZE. Instagram, same thing, The Real J Haze, JAEHAZE. And YouTube, J Haze. Yeah.
Hey, you heard it here, Urban Grind TV. We got J Haze, your girl Miranda Wright, and we out.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy J Haze, man, and I'm on Urban Grind TV.
Whoop. Yo, it's the Prado, the Eastside DJ, MH Tud, and I'm live at Smokey Studios. This is Urban Grind TV, and I'm here with family, one of the dopest people in the world. She's an artist, she's a singer, she does a lot of things, and she's Urban Grind TV family. You guys know who this is. It's Decima. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you? I'm so happy to visit you again.
Welcome back. What you been up to?
I've been working on new music.
A lot of new music. We just got a new EP.
Yes, we did. It's called Vitral, and it has more Spanish in it, so I'm excited.
That's how you say it, Vitral? Because, yeah, you got me.
Vitral, yeah.
You've been performing a lot as well, I see, right?
Yes, I have. I've been performing at multiple locations throughout Chicago, North Side, South Side. Not in Chicago as well, but surrounding area. And I'm very happy, I've perfected or tried to perfect my craft.
You got it. I listened to the EP. It's very, 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 very dope. What's your favorite track right now?
Oh, from the EP? Honestly, I'd probably have to go with Inocencia. Okay. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. It's all in Spanish, but it's because it has that. Yeah, that different vibe. I think all the songs have a different vibe. It's just kind of like an emotional roller coaster.
It definitely does. So you got a lot of videos. You've been really, 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 really working hard, right? So correct me, I might be botching the saying of it. Medicina, is that how you say it? Yeah. I got it.
That's good. Medicina, yeah, perfect. No, yeah, Medicina was the music video I just released, and it's part of Vitral. That song is actually about, when I wrote it, I was basing it off a drug addiction. Not that I have one, unless you consider coffee being a drug addiction, then yes, I do have one. But it was just something, I don't know why I had that image in my mind, so that's when I created Medicina for it. And then the music video is just you wouldn't think it's about drug addiction. But it's actually just about things that are bad for you that you should let go of, but you can't.
It's a very, very, very dope visual. A lot of colors, a lot of images. It how you say it? Vitral? I don't want to vitral. It definitely displays a good image, like a vitral.
You know, vitral is, you know, it's the stained glass in English. And I was like thinking about like, I don't know why. I guess the stained glass for me is like, I mean, it's beautiful, first of all, because it's just a whole bunch of like little cracked like glass, broken glass, and in different colors, and it creates an image when it's put together. And I think that's like really beautiful, and that's why I did vitral, and that's why I called it, because this EP was about all my different emotions, little pieces, and I created an image out of all those emotions, an EP out of the emotions.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
For people who can't find you and who don't know you, but they should know you because you family, where can they find you at on social media?
They can find me on Instagram at It's Decima, ITSDECIMA, or you can visit itsdecima.com, and you'll find everything there. You can also go on YouTube and just look up Decima, or Facebook Decima. Decima, Decima, Decima.
Decima, DJ MH to the Urban Grind TV. We be right back.
Hey, it's Decima, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
Hey, nice. You know, the crazy thing about this shit is, I remember when you first started, right? You already know. And you told me, like, excellent. Let's go. Hey, me my respect. Yeah, what up, everyone? It's your boy F, and it's my man Heck Nation. We go by
Grand National Inc., and we dropping a new album called
New Age. Anywhere music available at, you can go search at grandnationalinc.com. What's some other platforms we on, bro?
Man, we on iTunes, Tidal, man, any major platform out here, man. We coming out for y'all.
And then once again, I want to give a shout out to UGTV, Urban Grind, man.
Salute.
This here be napalm. Everybody just stay calm. Believe me, last thing that said it needs to be enough tragedy. I'm on the edge, but I got to be. Walking in, coming after me. I'm sold in, and my soul's in, and I'm no limit. I'm Master P. Yeah, we sold out and everybody crowd around us. Look up, and they done found the illest niggas on the planet for shout. The people shout.
Hey guys, this is your girl Layla with Windy City Model Management, and be sure you check us out in Urban Grind Lifestyle Magazine Volume 3. This is going to be a great magazine, and I'm very excited to be featured in it. If you guys want to check us out for inquiries or to be able to see how you could join our team, make sure you check us out on Facebook, Windy City Model Management, and Instagram under Windy City Model MGMT. Thanks so much, and like I said, make sure you check out Volume 3 of Urban Grind Lifestyle Magazine.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Rusty Blade here at Smokey Studios. And to the right of me, I got the homie Breeze. Not only is he a producer, he an artist as well. What's going on, fam?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's good with you?
Man, glad to have you here. Now, what side of town are you from?
Oh, you know, I'm from the west side, man.
Yeah, west side in the building. That's how it rocks. Now, Lil Birdie told me, like, you one of the hottest producers out right now. So, can you tell me how long has it been since you started doing production?
I first started dabbling when I was like 16, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really like, I ain't really get real super good at it until I was like 19, you know, like maybe like 2012, 2013. But I say it's been like a solid 6/7 years since I've been like real fluid with it, you know.
Now, what's some of the artists that you work with?
Throughout the city, independently, Joelle Q, of course, Haze, Weasel Sims, a lot of cats who've been here, Richie West. Man, bro, we'll be here for a long time if I named everybody, but those are just a few prominent dudes to name a few. Lord of Dragon, Heavy Crowns, man, a lot of people, man. I got a production company called The Shipmate, so we got a client base that's really based around the country. So, you know, honestly, I didn't produce something for at least 2 people in every state, you know. Yeah.
Man, that's dope. Now, how did you come with the idea to create a company called The Shipmates?
Well, that was started with my brother, my CP. He actually stationed out in Phoenix. My last year in school, we got real tight, you know what I mean? And, you know, he was actually kind of already into the production, like knee deep, you know, so I was kind of new to it. Once I got a little better, you know, we just kind of formulated a duo because we felt like we could reach the online community, you know, a little further, you know, with my social media presence as well as his. And he had already been doing it for a minute. So the whole thing behind the shipmates is that it takes more than one person to keep a ship afloat. You know what I'm saying? So at least two people, you know what I mean? Ace and the captain, you know what I'm saying? Or Ace and the anchor, you know. So that was the whole thing behind that. And really anybody who I work with is a shipmate, you know what I mean? It's like I said, it takes more than one man to keep a ship afloat. So you ain't necessarily got to be like incorporated with the shipmates, you know, to be looked at as, you know, a part of the squad, you know. So
and that's an inclusion, you know. You come work with the squad, you become family that way. Just like at Urban Grind TV, everybody you name, Joelle Q, Richie, well, everybody done been here. So if you haven't heard the music, like, you really got to pay attention. Bro, them throwing out heat. And what would be one of your signature sounds you like to use in your tracks?
I'm real big on sampling, bro. I don't think I'll ever get out of that. You know, I don't think that'll ever become a lost art. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that'll ever be something that people would just diverge completely from. So if you ever, like, 99.6% of the, you know, compositions I produce is all based off a sample. Like, I play the sample like somebody play an instrument, you know, keys, saxophone, whatever. You know, that's how I play the sample, you know.
Now, let's talk about the artist side of the music. Not only do you create the beat, but you rap as well, which is a rarity for a lot of artists, because you have people like a Dr. Dre that does production, but he's not a great lyricist. No disrespect to Dre, but you have those rare few that really get down. So what made you decide to take the other side of the mic?
Right. Really, I mean, being 100, bro, I was rapping before I kind of started pushing the buttons, you know what I mean? Like, I've been rapping since I was like 12, you know, like seriously rapping since I was like 12, 13, you know, so that was really just a plus that I learned how to make beats, you know what I mean? Like, it got to a point where, you know, like I said, I was in school when the online beat selling thing started getting real heavy, you know, I couldn't afford that, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you could download the free joints, you know, offline, but 9 times out of 10, there's 90 other dudes on YouTube with it, you know. So, really, rapping was already there, man. It was nothing for me to start writing to my own beats once I learned how to formulate them into full songs, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, what was one of your best experiences recording an artist? You don't have to say a name, but the overall experience.
You know what? I mean, it's not really one in particular, but I just like when I'm able to give. Well, not only when I'm able to be behind the beat, of course, but when I'm able to give an artist the stems, the individual instruments to the beat, and whatever his engineer got going on the mix tip, like whatever he want to do to it, he could turn it into something completely different. You know what I mean? Change the energy of it up, you know. Just put you in a different atmosphere than when I made it, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's really one of the best parts that I enjoy of being in a recording session outside of recording my own music, just seeing how an artist is able to dissect the original track that I gave him, what he gonna write to it, what he gonna turn it into, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I enjoy, you know.
Now, which one do you prefer to do? Do you prefer the MC or you prefer to do the production?
Man, you know, like a while back, I would have probably said the rapping, you know, the MCing. But I mean, I think more recently, just due to the climate of music and knowing that as a producer, you can kind of control how stuff sound. You know what I mean? I think more recent times, I think I enjoy the production side of it, you know, or just the fact that I can, you know. So I probably have to say right now, making the beats. Yeah, you know.
Now, do you have any music out yourself?
Oh yeah, man. I got I got some works out. I got well, really, I have a lot of things pre a project I dropped in 2017 called The Valley. I don't really recognize a lot of it. It was all official, all in studio, but I feel like, you know, a lot of that was dated material with me growing as a man. You know, a lot of the stuff that I put out more recently, more current times is up to date, you know what I mean, more recent ongoings, things that I got going on. So I got 2 projects out right now that I'm really pushing and working with. That's The Valley, and I got Snowball Effect. That was hosted by DJ First Class. Me and him got together and, you know, put that joint together, and it was pretty effective in the streets, you know. So those 2, couple singles, videos. You know, I got a single out with Joelle Q and Richie West called 3 Kings. Real cool joint, you know what I'm saying? Shout my homie Smash, you know. Yeah, I got a lot more, man, but you know, it's out there, you know, Kid Breeze.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. That's why we're here. Now, what are some of the visuals you have out, and who are some of the features that you have on your albums?
Right, okay. Well, The Valley, I only had 1 feature on there. That was featuring my homie Amir Tripp. He used to go by Trip Heavy. I think he switched it up, and now he goes by Amir Tripp. Didn't have too many features on there. I had a couple background vocalists. Snowball Effect, I had Richie West, Joelle Q, Jay Haze, Law the Dragon, and I hope I'm not forgetting no vocalists, man. I hope I'm not, but I don't think I am. But The Valley, I had a song called Count It Up. That was real popular, real well received amongst a lot of listeners. You know, real interactive when I perform, and I got a visual to that. Got a visual to the joint with Amir Tripp, Black Air Max. He couldn't make the shoot, but I got that cracking. My boy My CP was in that one. Snowball Effect is where the bulk of the visuals came, because I did Pause Button Freestyle. That's on Snowball Effect. Just recently did Let 'Em Know 2. I did Lock and Key with Jay Haze. One of his videographers came out from Atlanta. We did that. All my videos are shot by Ricky Arts, by the way. It's my boy from way back. Man, I know I'm forgetting a couple. Man. Jabos and Juke Beats. That's a joint off Joelle Q project that I featured on, produced by Rick Stevenson. De Niro Film shot that one. We got the 3 Kings visual. Yeah, man. I got some visuals out here, man. A whole lot. Those the ones that's coming to me right now, but I know I got like 3 or 4 more that I can't really pinpoint yet. You know.
All I hear is work. Like that's the greatest part when you have artistry, is that you keep working, and you got a lot of works that people can go check out, so people know that you're serious about your craft. Now, where can they find the music at, and where can they follow you on social media to link up with you and follow the movement?
Facts. The music, you can find it anywhere. Apple Music, iTunes, wherever you get your music at, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Google Play, everywhere. It's literally nowhere where you can't find it. All social media is at The Actual Breeze. You spell everything right, The Actual Breeze. That's Instagram and Twitter. I don't got no Snapchat. Facebook, Kid Breeze. Tumblr, The Actual Breeze. I don't even really use it like that, but man, if you just want to check me out, yeah, I'm all over the place, you know. So yeah.
Okay, I got one last question to ask you. What's one of your favorite joints that you made?
My favorite joints that I made, it's actually a joint that's not even out yet. It's called On Hold Freestyle, and I got that on the upcoming project that's set to drop, you know, in due time, you know. But yeah, I think everybody else will agree that it'll be a favorite, you know. So
that's dope, man. Got the homie Rusty Blade, got the homie Kid Breeze, Westside in the building, man. You know what it is. Stand up. Urban Grind TV. We out.
What's poppin'? It's the Kid Breeze, and you're now watching Urban Grind TV. Yeah.
Yo, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Wow, Urban Grind TV, and we live at Smoky Studios, man. And y'all know who this is, man. Y'all seen them a couple of times, man. This your boy Joelle Q, man. What's going on, God?
Yo, what's poppin', man? How y'all feeling, man? Everything good?
I'm good, God. I'm good. I mean, you know, we got a lot going on since Daniel Angel in training dropped out, bro.
You know, yeah, man. That was a good time for me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you sliding through the listening session and supporting, you know what I'm saying, through everything that's happened afterwards. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything good, though.
You've been going hard. You've been dropping a lot of visuals, and I noticed, like, even the project still, like, a lot of projects don't go on this long. Yeah. Like, you could probably get a 2-3 month run. Somebody jumped on to something else. You've been going since the end of last year, and you still been kicking off. And you just recently dropped Jabos and Juke Beats, one of my favorite joints off the joint, Joe. How did that come about?
Well, I'm a traditional man, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of things I do. So, with pushing my project, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe in conforming to what's going on just because, you know, it's artists that's putting out 5-4 projects in 1 year. That don't mean I have to do it, you know. So I know what type of music that I have to offer, you know what I'm saying. So I'd rather just continue to push that. My mindset is, if 1 million people ain't hit, then why you stop, you know what I'm saying, pushing that sound yet, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to get to that mill, you know what I'm saying. I may not even be close to it right now, but I don't care. I'm just going, you know, and then I know people actually like the album, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, let me bring some of my favorite songs into life, and so that's why, you know what I'm saying, all the ones is out. Is out, and I still might have some more dropping. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know, just trying to keep it player, man.
Yeah, now, like I was telling you back over there, man. Jabos and Juke Beats, man. When you put that out, you took a lot of people who don't know from the city. Oh, yeah. You took us back to the '90s, bro, to like the late '90s on that joint. Now, who shot that video?
De Niro Films. Shout out my boy Kid Breeze on the feature. That was just something I always wanted to do, a song like that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not necessarily the whole 90s and Jabos, but I just knew I wanted to kind of take it back for the ones that come before me, you know what I'm saying? I talk to the youth a lot, and oftentimes I tell them about how, even back in my time, which I ain't even that old, but even back during those early 2000s, super late 90s times, like I'm like, man, y'all missed out on a lot of things. So since I got the opportunity to really talk about it, I'm like, let me take advantage of this moment. So, yeah.
And putting the visuals out, you be getting a lot of airplay. Now, when you drop your singles like that, because I'm trying to figure out, because, you know, I'm in a minute, I might get ready to drop me an album, you know. I'm coming straight out, no mixtape, straight album, facts. But, like, when I do this, right, like I notice every time you drop a single, right, do that push up the plays or the spins on the actual album? How does that go?
I would say it do, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. I think sometimes, or at least with some of my favorite artists, like especially back in the day when like you had to only wait till like 106 and Park for their video to come out. Oftentimes when they had a video for it, I started liking the song that much more. So I feel like, yeah, you will see it, and then it'll kind of make you run back to the album. Just like if you see me live, you know, I feel like oftentimes after somebody see me perform, they be like, man, I'm finna listen to Bro album one more time, you know what I'm saying? So you always just want to give people that reminder, like, listen to the album. Oh, you forgot about that song. Now I got a video for it. You know, just constantly reminding people, like, man, check the album out. So I think so. I think it do.
Now lately you've been working though too, cause like you said, I've been seeing you out. And the stuff you've been performing ain't off the album. I've been catching. See, that's, you know, I rock with you, bro. So I've been catching features. I've been hearing new joints. What you working on now, bro?
I'm working on some new music. You know what I'm saying? I got some tricks up my sleeve, to say the least. Definitely got a lot of features though, man. I've been giving people some work on these features. You know what I'm saying? So you will see a lot of features coming out in the next few months, probably, maybe even the next few weeks. And I'm just gonna say I got some on my sleeve, man. I can't talk too much. I got some on my sleeve.
Now this one thing I respect about you and I like about your flow, bro. Like, you keep it real. You like, look, I ain't gonna change up. So no BS. We had Weezy in here, a couple of weeks ago. We had Weezy in here. We talked to him. The joint you and him got. Now I heard when I heard it, I was like, wait, hold on. Joelle Q, I know how Weezy could go with it. How this matchup gonna go? Facts. Bro, the way you came, and like, how would you come in at that? Because he was like, I gave it to bro to see where he was gonna go with it. He killed that, man. Like, how would that come at it? Which, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to say your style, but like, how you do your thing though?
No, you right. That's a great question too, by the way. But I ain't gonna lie. When he sent it to me, I was like, man, he said this to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what he I ain't gonna say mainly talk about, but you know what he can talk about. Yeah. So it was just like, okay, this is a challenge, but me, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude to accept challenges. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some of my favorite artists who go the same path I take on songs like that. The main thing I thought about when I heard this, I'm like, this kind of like that Gotti and J. Cole joint. I'm gonna take it in that route. So I just, you know what I'm saying, put the pen and paper in. You feel me? Trap and grow, you know.
Hey,
It's my boy.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, look. Just in case anybody into, because we can sit up here all day, bro. We like, we kicking it on the block. I don't want to let people do all that. They be like, Joe, we want the next person. So, got y'all in a minute. But look, anytime anybody want to get in tune with you, or they want to lock in one of them features, Joe, how can they link up with you, bro?
They can hit me on my social. My IG is _JOELQ. My Twitter is Joelle Q Shy. And yeah, just hit me up, man. I try to be a generous dude all the time and try to respond as fast as I possibly can. Lately, I haven't been because I've been kind of ghost on social media unless it's just like super duper important that I do something. But yeah, besides that though, man, send me up. You know what I'm saying? I'll respond.
Y'all, wait, before we go though, you was just in LA? Well, I saw some artist thing, bro. You was at the poetry thing. What was this, bro?
I was actually out there with my girl and her family, but me being me, you know what I'm saying, I took advantage of some situation. So I hit up a couple homies. They like, oh yeah, man, you need to go up to these places, which was one of them was the Poetry Lounge. That's where I was at. Then the other one was this place called The Study that was super dope. I hit both of the venues up, you know what I'm saying, gave them my work. Asked, do they have anything coming up? And they was like, oh, yeah, we got this today. And then the next day, I hit up the Poetry Lounge. Oh, we got this today. So I just kept on running into luck and was able to perform while I was out there. And I had some other opportunities, too, that kind of didn't happen. But it was like some life-changing opportunities that could have happened, but it didn't happen. But it just, you know, it gave me the momentum and the motivation to be like, okay, I'm really on something right now. Like, I need to keep my foot on the gas, and you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was good, though.
But look, keep doing what you do, bro. I can't wait to see what we got next coming up from you, bro. Look.
It's a flood. That's all I'm going to say. It's a flood, you know.
Y'all heard him right here, man. It's your boy, Wow. I got my man Joelle Q in the building. Live, Smokey Studios. It's Urban Grind TV. We up out of here, man.
Yo, it's your boy, Joelle Q. You now rocking with Urban Grind TV. Never stop.